McKing, are you okay? Okay, I've been trashed, random girl I've never met before. I'm stuck in this humiliating bin. Why don't you just log out and back in again? Why don't you just shut your mouth? Sorry, I get angry when people talk sci-fi to me. The only Star Wars I like is the missile defense system. Just pop off your helmet in the real world and the... You want me to pull my head off? Are you for real? No, like this. See, I've gone online from the World Wide Web. And now I've logged back into the World Wide Web. It's easy and you'll be free. No way, darling. Whatever witchcraft just let you pop in and out of existence, I don't want any part of it. Okay, so not only does King not believe in all of the magic bullshit that's happening around town, he also doesn't believe in technology, apparently. Even though he's in the metaverse at the moment.
Oh, gods.
Cleopatra. You may lay your tithe upon the ground. I don't have a tithe. I didn't think to bring one. Sam, do you have one? No, not on me, sorry. You come here titheless? Why would you do that? I just wanted to know what was happening. Are you some kind of blogger? If so, take photos from my left. It's my good side. Who are you? Who am I? I'm Cleopatra's, the seventh, Pater, Queen of the Nile. Reborn and digitized as a new kind of vengeful cyber ghost, Cleopatra. Or a C-130P4-TR4. What's happening here? In life I ruled a vast and mighty kingdom. I was the lover of Caesars. I inspired countless artists. I died in a dramatic and tragic manner. I was an icon for the ages. Recently, due to bureaucratic mishaps, I was able to access your World Wide Web and search my own name, only to discover that my burial place has been lost. So before the gateway between worlds was closed, I slipped out and read a book on computer science. I have decided to build myself a new tomb, one that is known to my worshippers and everyone else too, I guess. And I always felt miffed, that we stopped building pyramids for our dead rulers. So I decided to build my own. I hope, I hope that answers your questions. Right, would you maybe stop it? Only you're taking control over all our technology and it's causing some havoc, You want me to stop? Stop building my magnificent tomb? Please, as I say, it's causing all kinds of chaos. Good, that will mean more publicity for my tomb. Nobody will forget it now. Well, that didn't work. No, time to go and fix this myself. Hey, no need to shout. Sorry, talking to her rubbed off on me. See ya. One more question. No, I'm Cleopatra, not Cleopatra. I have a cyber tomb to construct. Be gone. Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, this... Someone on... I forgot the name of the show. Tried to sell a picture on their iPad on an auction. On one of those auction shows. Or either tried to sell it, or it was in a case of if that one was more worth than some sort of antique. And when I saw that, I to my mother, oh God, they're doing that fraud thing. And she just went, that's not fraud. And I told her, that thing is part of a massive fraud. They've been trying to sue Conan O'Brien again for showing it on his show.
Luckily, the NFT market has crashed by more than 99%. And still Ubisoft was stupid enough to release their stupid NFT game, which probably is costing them money as we speak.
I guess people, I refuse to say that name, for I feel like if I say it, something will happen.
Behold, see how I've combined infrastructure with decor to make a modern lair that doesn't lose its sense of style. If that trait doesn't scream queen, I ask you what does. The server's core, this is where the ice is coming from. If I could overclock it, I'd melt the ice and then we could reboot the World Wide Web from the real world. To overclock it, we'll need to get to the BIOS, which as computer people we know stands for Big Inside Operational Stuff. I'm pretty sure it does not. Yep, let's go find the Big Inside Operational Stuff.
And it's close enough translation that people will get it.
Also a thing with Cleopatra. I know she is depicted as being beautiful, typically, and in both historical records and in fictional ones. But do keep in mind that when artists make depictions of people, they tend to be more flattering. And seeing as Cleopatra came from a family that was about as inbred as the Habsburg, if you do not know them, Google Habsburg chin. So yeah, it is very much a chance that Cleopatra was very much not as beautiful as she was depicted at. And yeah. Now connect the dots between artists generally trying to be flattering with their depictions of people, and connect that dot to the Habsburg pictures already looking quite horrible, which probably means that in real life they were even worse.
Why do you have to remind me of that certain SPCP thingy about them?
Not the aristocrats?
Yes. They are related to them.
Not surprised. I think this is the place that keeps viruses and spam locked away from the World Wide Web. Hell, it's not what it looks like. I want to be in here. In here. I'm in his head. I'm in his mind. This is where I point to my own mind so you can see how serious I am. Inside whose mind? Special Agent Norton, the antivirus agent wandering this part of the system.
Do you see his name?
Yeah, Netrunner.
No, his actual name.
The one Matrix reference. Okay, that was a bit more clever than I expected. How did you end up in here? In this cage or in the deep web? Either? Both? Both, actually, ideally in order. Trip. Isn't that the name of the mechanic in the first Matrix movie as well?
I'm unsure. Actually, I'm unsure.
Okay. We're LARPers, like live-action role players. We were in a chat room, then it went down. It's just we take this opportunity to go on deep undercover. I'm not looking for the one or anything, just a quick roll in the overflow haystack, if you get my meaning. So I followed him. He meant it more literally than I expected. We got nabbed by a virus scanner, and here we are. Anyway, I think I lucked out. I've been tested recently, so I can only imagine what this guy is carrying that brought the virus scanner on top of us. Great. But we probably want whatever he has then. RAM, BIOS, hard drive disk. Hello? That must be the agent the LARPers mentioned. You should not be here, Miss Parkesh. Yeah, Parex. How do you know my... It's there in your avatar, along with your address, social security number, and favorite Pokemon. You need to be careful with that information, miss. The wrong kind of people could use that to literally delete you from existence. I don't think that's possible. Want to find out? Bazem El Laika of apartments 24B, Afterlife 023 134321, classroom? I do not know. Okay. RAM, really important information.
Of course.
Flippo, hi there. You look like you're averting a citywide catastrophe. Can I help you with that? In what way? I could cheer you on, ask you unrelated questions, or just chip in with irritating questions at the inopportune moments? None of that seems helpful. Oh, is it not? It helped give me a sense of purpose. Does that make it okay? No. That is my collection of forbidden knowledge. Once I log it, I forget it, remove all records, I have no idea what that stuff is anymore. Okay. Hello, my child. You look lost, adrift, disorientated. Who are you? I'm the archivist, curator, chronicler. I store, categorize, log all the information on the World Wide Web. Some days as many as 2 or 3 pieces of information need to be checked, tagged, and filed away. It's just as well, dial-up speeds are limited, capped, finite. If data came in any faster, this World Wide Web would be a lawless place. I see you have an assistant? I'm not sure I would describe, categorize him as an assistant. But he is there, always, ever present, suffocating. I sense an opportunity, fortuity, serendipity. He is no use to me, but you don't know this place. Take him with you. He can be your guide, shepherd, escort. You have my blessing, permission, downright insistence. See ya. Goodbye, cheerio, so long for now. Come with me. Yippee, I love being helpful. But I need you to be quiet. Not gonna happen.
Oh,
great.
no.
Trying to get information on items in your inventory? You can drop them. You can drop them onto your themselves to get a short blurb, just like you did to read this. Oh, the fact you're reading this suggests you already know how to do that. Come on, Clippo, get it together. I've just been clicking it. Okay, last but not least, BIOS configuration utility. The BIOS, we found it. But how do we overclock it? We need to find some instructions, but where would they be stored? Stand? I wish my TV stand was this neat. It's all keys, photos, and sorry you died condolence cards. Mood lighting? Yeah, if the mood was possessed, lighthouse. You don't like it? Nah, it's fine. It's just, there's no room for seats. We're just standing on each side looking at it. I always thought that visiting a BIOS would make for a better date is all. Aw, babe. That was a silly thing to think, wasn't it? But I'm enjoying the life-threatening adventure. And your company. The interaction you want is... Nope. Okay, not that then. Can we get them out? Hey, Clippo, I found a way you can be useful. Really? Yay! Ah, my limbs, why are you twisting them like this? Please, no, not the lock. I'm too big. Lock. Using it as a lock pick. Ah. And the vault is open. I think this is the place. And we just straight out kill them. You're free to go home now. Home? No way. We're gonna take out that agent. How? He defeated us before. We need guns. Yeah, that's it. Can you get us some? Yuck, no, I'm not getting you guns. But if I can figure out some other way to help, I might. And I don't want to overstretch myself. Okay, off you go. I think Theon wants to go after the agent that took us down or something. And I'm not ready to give up on some action, if you get what I mean. For interaction not found. Okay. No. Okay, what else is there to do then? Did you enjoy your game of Talk Boy? Yes, I did. God damn it. that is also something I find funny in just media with werewolves sometimes, that the dog part just the dog part is just an overwhelming urge.
Yeah, but for some reason whenever I read this text I hear Rom's voice. Probably was before he changed his model, he was a werewolf.
Yeah. Okay, hint time. Okay, this might be the last hint we'll need in this. Yes, obviously we need to stoop this stupid thing somewhere.
Yeah. I suspect this is the last thingy, but I will not be surprised if Hill checks the hint thing and realizes that there's more.
It only shows 3 cases in this one.
Alright.
Let's see. Bring the Netrunners, getting past the Ram agents. Okay.
Just said that I imagine him having a ram's head. As in the animal.
Let's see. It says to talk with him again. Hello, my child. You look lost. We need to overclock the BIOS. Would you know where I can find its instruction set? I did have them, but they're gone, lost, missing now. When Cleo took over, she ordered them purged, removed, destroyed. Damn it, is there anything we can do? In her hubris, pride, chutzpah, she only had them removed from the hard drive. She never ordered them cleansed, flushed, deleted from the RAM. Perhaps if you can find a way in there, you will find what you seek, desire, need. I need to equip LARPers to defeat an antivirus. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but the agent is called Norton Antivirus, which apparently has been doing worse and worse, I believe, recently.
Yeah, I recall in early days, when we tried to use Norton Antivirus, it had more problem that it allowed viruses in, but mistook World of Warcraft for a virus every 30 minutes.
You have anything stored that might help with that? You need to switch him off, deactivate him, power him down. I have a picture, photograph, image of his mother. Perhaps wearing those would turn him off? Okay, that would be one way of it. It's worth a try. Can I have them? No. I'd like to help, but Cleo is watching the flow of data. If I give something out but do not replace it, she will know, be aware, realize. What if I gave you something new to replace it with? Would that balance out? I suppose that it would. I would need to be careful in tagging it. I would hate for a person to search for one image but get something unrelated, irrelevant, inappropriate. That is not what the World Wide Web is about. Cough, cough.
I think we all know how often that happens anyway.
Although this just looks funny.
Oh, come on.
Could you use this? A monkey printout? I could trade, swap, exchange these masks for an old lady. They are spare copies of the special agent's mother. Do not ask why I have them, for I do not know, remember, want to admit to.
Oh dear. Oh, I just remember. The Norton did not block World of Warcraft before there was a virus. Its firewall kept forgetting every 30 minutes that we told it to allow it.
Yeah.
But it kept blocking it every 30 minutes. Yeah, I heard that later Norton did get good then later. Took them many years, but they are back at being bad again.
Yeah, I used Norton for a while, but I've swapped to another one by now. Years ago. Mask of Special Agent Norton's mother. Are they subnet masks? Eh? That makes no sense. Yeah, sorry. Julie makes being a sidekick seem easy, but boy, it's hard work coming up with things to say all the time. That's because Dooley's an idiot and he has no... Well, he has a bit of a filter, but he just blabbers on whatever passes through his ears. Here, use these to defeat the agent. What? Masks? Of an old lady? Not any old lady, the agent's ma'am. Go in there with them on and, I don't know, scold him or do a sexy dance or something. Psychological warfare? I did say I wanted to be in his mind. What do you think? Well, we couldn't defeat him by conventional means, as long as we keep this to ourselves. I would hate for the idea of someone's personal data being used against him to become something that the World Wide Web was known for. Hint, hint, nudge. Slap you across the face with it as well. Impossible, let's strap up and go in. They are young, dumb, and free. I wish them well. Young, dumb, and free. I think that's a lyric line from some song. You will not get past me. Mother? You've been a very naughty antivirus, and Mother's very disappointed. I also, your mother, shall not dance for you. But what is happening? This is our cue to sneak by, I think. I am so confused, I cannot parse this. Does not compute. I feel like I've entered a bad temple in a bad video game. On a meta level, you're not wrong.
It's been something I haven't heard in bloody decades. Some kind of... I don't know if this is actually just a ghost story at this point that people believed in, but some kind of net worm that if it activates, it will destroy the entire internet?
I doubt that.
Yeah, I forgot it was called a net. I know there's net worms that if you get it on your computer, it will destroy the computer.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of them in years. But then there was a super one that could destroy the internet.
You need to keep a bit of an eye out for that with fear-mongering for attention and such.
Well,
like, there are very dangerous viruses out there, but there's also others that are just...
Yeah, this was more back in bloody heck, 2000s.
Okay.
So, early internet.
If those ominous red stairs aren't a sign we're on the right track, I don't know what is. The BIOS instructions. Nice, we're one step closer to overclocking this motherboard. And the bad man used my protection but never pay for it. Tell Mother all about it. I can't believe that worked and my sexy dance did nothing. It is a bust, I'm logging off. I'm so glad she's gone. She kept trying to turn the World Wide Web sexy. That's not what it's for. No, it's for cat videos. Sobbing noises. Okay, back here. Use A on B. Okay, we should be able to use this data to overclock this without tripping it. Let's do this, Leroy. Oh, babe, I love your enthusiasm. A battleship? No. Okay, babe, tell me what the good book says. So according to the manual, we're sending machine code instructions into a serial bus, then they're executed at once. We need to send the serial collector around to whatever energy points we want it to well collect. Finally, you need to route the serial collector back into its core dump, the flashing green place, so it can unload the energy. It says we can overclock to 150%. More than that and it'll trip out. Less than that and we've clocked or underclocked it. Both useless. Okay, whoever wrote those instructions clearly knew a lot about computers and didn't just grab a few dumb terms and use them willy-nilly. Which is good, because it made understanding this process a whole lot easier. Let's do this. Yeah. Some people say that it is good to overclock your computer components, but I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, it's yes and no. For there has been proven nowadays that has been like Asus and such have set their computers to overclock automatically, which usually means components will break down faster.
Okay. Reset. Move
again,
until blocked.
I said this before, many computer companies since the pandemic went from being good companies to kill the computers, but as quick as so more people wanted to make their own computers, yeah, they just threw out all safety precautions and quality control.
There. Let's try this. Go 100.
Ain't this an old game?
Okay, so we don't... Okay.
Wait, you forgot
so
on the last one to turn down.
We need 150. This is too much. We need to pick up 3 of them. So I'm guessing we can try ignoring those. 1 forward, clockwise, move until blocked. There. I think that's 1 short, I think. There. Yeah. Okay.
I think you're just making it harder for yourself, Captain. Oh, that works too.
There we go. We did it. 150% energy. That should overclock the system and melt the ice. Let's go see. It's starting to heat up. Quick, let's get to the CPU. Okay. It worked. The ice is melting. Go team us. You dare to try and stop me? I will not be denied my pyramid. Instead, I shall grant you the honor only bestowed upon only the most favored of the Pharaoh's servants, to be buried with them. Oops. We're trapped. What would we do? There has to be a way out. A very easy way out, I believe. You see? I will have my tomb, and now you can rest in it, with me. Why did you go and make the hot golden ghost lady angry? At least the ice is melted. Maybe somebody offline will randomly pop in the reboot disc. I love you, but you're talking crazy talk. Do you know how hard it is to pop in a disc? Most people would go mad trying to figure out that Eldritch talk. I think this line needs to be a bit more grammar tested. This is why we, brave digital alchemists, are always being asked to fix routers and printers by the lay folk. AKA customer service who tell you to have you tried turning it off and on again. Yeah, I've already died once. I don't want to die again. AFK. Bye-bye. It worked. I'm free. That's unmelted. Break in case of emergency. A reboot disk for the World Wide Web. Okay. The World Wide Web's reboot disk. There. Time to reboot the World Wide Web using this floppy disk. It's done. No, you have reset my dynasty. All gold mining is frozen. I can no longer afford to keep you trapped. I'm powerless. Well then, McKing, if you will leave that prison, we can lock her away in it. Fine, I guess. Well, this is undignified. I look like a... she looks like a cheap Metroid power-up. Come on, McKing. We should get to a ZX Spectrum to we should go get a ZX Spectrum to properly put her away. Well, that's an old computer. ZX what now? Spectrum stands for Spectrally Upgraded Mainframe. They're ghost-catching units. How else do you think it powers all those games? Nerds! Come on, let's go. Catch you later, babe. Not if I haunt you first. Finally, my chassis was starting to itch. Okay, let's go put this thing to rest. Hey, got here. What's the case? Hello.
Oh, Case, you said we were racing here for fun, not work.
Are you seriously not even a little out of breath?
Honestly, I wasn't even run the detective.
Anyway, Case? No case, all solved. The culprit was stopped and arrested by McKing. Yep, thanks. I'll take it from here. How? Wait, how did you get by us that quickly? And is that the mayor? I even brought an Amstrad with me too. You know, it's a computerized it or something. Wait, how did you get there and change your clothes? You were just behind me. Who is this? I don't know you. Oh no, it's Chief Scully. Good work, McKing. This will look good for your promotion to lieutenant. That's lieutenant in charge of all Twin Lakes detectives, McCrap. Chief, you can't be serious. Sorry, McQueen. Orders from the mayor's office. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna be your boss, McLeast favorite employee of every month. Oh, man. First we missed a case and now this. And I even ran. Crypt Keeper completes case 9. And that's the game. Oh, that's going to be absolute hell. I do wonder how McKing is going to explain the missing emergency funds, seeing as he's going to denies Raxa being involved. So
I just realized we did get a cliffhanger now, if this counts.
Yeah.
But the bonus stories all related to the main story in a way.
Yep. Like the last DLC, or I'm not sure if they call them DLC since they weren't bought separate. But the extra stories of the first game were, well, important to the story of this game. So, yeah. I guess when the third game comes out, we'll have to be suffering under McKing's leadership. Quote unquote leadership.
Oh no. Oh no.
But for now, that is this game done.
Yeah, with time to spare.
Yep. Okay, that means... Go ahead.
I'm surprised. For last game, the bonus missions were way longer than the main missions. Here they were reverse.
Not true. then again, it was the first game, so it had to ease you into it. But yeah, still very much enjoyed that, and looking forward
Yeah.
to if they actually make a third game, which I really hope they do.
Oh, yeah, I hope so too. For they have talent here.
Yeah. But that does mean that next time on Tuesday, the Halloween costumes go off, and we return to our previous schedule of Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos, and Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth.
Yay!
It's been a while. I've done quite a lot of grinding in Cyber Sleuth, more than the timer will show. And yeah, I think we should be done with that until the end game. Probably still some leveling up and down as there's no need for ability points to be gained anymore because they're all maxed out on that. So any evolutions are only going to be up.
Yeah, I guess perhaps some island training for some extra stats to make it easier, but
That I've also done. Maybe not to the full amount that they could, but to the amount that's needed for their evolutions, I think. I'll have to double check that.
yeah, I actually remember doing an experiment. If you do get there some certain stats up high, like I did when I got Lilithmon, which I will tell that story again when we made face a certain boss. For something happened when I used my Lilithmon. Because
Okay.
of how high her stats is, just because of how much stats you need to get her.
Okay. But yeah. That'll be for next time. So for now, let us look for someone to raid. So bringing the browser up over to Twitch. There. Let's see who are online. Not too many people, so I'll list them all. Zenavoya is playing Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. That's basically what was it called again? Before not Animal Crossing, but a different one. I forget, but the farming game started on the GameCube, I believe. Yeah, moving on. We have Hisaiver's here playing Pacific Drive. I'm nice with Baldur's Gate 3, but we rated them recently. Profound Badness is playing games plus demos. Sapphire Cloud is playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Which one? Come on, Twitch. Show the papa. He's not actually wanting to tell me, it seems. Anyway, WBPL is playing Frostpunk 2. Reverokun is playing card games. Kenai is playing Warframe. I should get back to that at some point. I haven't played that in months. Horacious the Dwarf is having their Psychology open house. And last but not least, we have Pufflecakey with Ratchet & Clank Rifts. Rift
Rift in
Apart?
Time?
Or Rift something. For some reason, it's not showing the full titles when I hover over. But yeah, a Ratchet & Clank game. Any of those of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I will let you take a pick. But I'm still being weirded out what you said.
Okay, let's go take a look with Xena then.
Warrior Prisons?
Okay, copy that. Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon is the name of the series before the name change. That was it.
Wait, it had its name changed?
Yeah, it more not not as much changed, but more that something with the IP or something. Anyway, raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who has been watching now or later. Thank you, Knight, for joining in for a bit. Thank you, Ram, for joining and voice acting as well. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend, and thank you all for joining and watching. And I also will thank Ron once more for that voice acting.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and let's get that raid started. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you all again. And until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. Watch out for undead seagulls and undead penguins.
And Darkside nannies.